Hey there guys, hopefully all of you are having an amazing day. For today's video, I'm going to be going through all of my Pokemon binders of every set that I've opening up through 2025 and seeing how the progression of these binders are looking. So at first, it was just kind of going through every binder, but now I'm just going to kind of do only the sets that I've opened up in that year. So the way it works is anything that was opened up after the videos that were posted of the binders is kind of like the range it'll go through. So these are all the sets that I've opened up in Pokemon in 2025. So I have opened up quite a bit more Pokemon. I need to move some things back to Yu-Gi-Oh, Vanguard, all the other card games that I do open up. So but yeah, so we're gonna go through all of these binders and take a look. I have already done a video on my Yu-Gi-Oh binders. I did one on Union Arena. Those should already be out before this one is. So if you haven't seen those videos, be sure to check them out if you're interested in how my Yu-Gi-Oh binders are looking. And if you haven't seen my Union Arena binders, you actually got to take a look. And there was one Digimon binder in there. So be sure to take a look at that. Let me move these out of the way just so that way it's all cleared up. And let's get into the first binder. And also, kind of neat at the time of recording, sorry about that, you guys. My camera kind of cut out. But actually, the interesting is today was actually the release on the Pokemon Center website for pre-orders for Perfect Order, I believe is the set name. I wasn't able to pre-order the Elite Trainer box, the Pokemon Center exclusive one, but I was actually able to get a booster box, which is very nice. So whenever that releases, I'll definitely be opening up that. So, but enough on that. Let's see what's the first binders, and be sure to let me know in the comments if you hopped onto the pre-order site, if you're able to get something or not. So first up, we have Twilight Masquerade. So this set has 226 total cards in the set. I have 148 cards from the set, so I'm only missing 78 cards, which is very nice. So I'm 65% completed with the set. So I've got quite a good amount of the set already filled in, which is very nice. Definitely still missing a good little bit from the main set, but it's coming along. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, and so here's some of the full arts and the SIRs. I was so happy when I actually managed to pull the Greninja. I believe I got that from a Terapagos Ultra Premium collection, which I was very surprised with. So that is very cool. And then the Carmine card right up there. And that's it, because I always ended off with the promo cards from the Elite Trainer box. So that is how the Twilight Masquerade binder is looking. All right, for the next set, we will be looking at Stellar Crown. So this set has 175 cards in it. I have 130 cards from the set, so I'm only missing 45 cards, which is not too bad at all. I do remember when I was opening this up, I got so many of the Lapras EX card right here. So I was like, come on, that could have been any other EX card that I was missing. But yeah, I've filled in a good amount of the set. So I'm at 74% on these sets. So I have 74% of it completed. So almost there to good 75% and being and only having a quarter of the way left to fill everything else in. But the binder is looking very nice. And here is the last pay, ending it off with all the promo cards from the UPC and the Elite Trainer box ones. All right, that is how the Stellar Crown binder is looking. All right, next up we have Prismatic Evolution. So this set is actually a lot bigger because this set actually introduced the Pokeball reverses and the Master Ball reverses. So it made it a lot bigger than it probably needed to be. But I mean, if I didn't calculate those in, it probably wouldn't be as big. But with the normal cards, the Pokeball reverses and the Master Balls, there's a total of 349 cards in the set. I only have 93 cards from it. As you can see, I do have some Pokeball reverses. I think I have a few Master Ball reverses as well. but I only have 93 cards from the set, and I'm still missing 256. And it's been a while, and I don't remember the last time I think this was around when it started to get a lot harder to actually get Pokemon, start getting Pokemon. So I'm only at 26% of the set completed. So this one will definitely take me a good long while to try and complete, because just with the fact of the Pokeballs and the Master Balls, it's gonna be so long to try and get that done. But yeah, so the binder is looking pretty good so far. The Hawlucha card is the only one that I have, the normal card, the Pokeball, and the Master Ball version. So that is very nice. But yeah, I'm still just thinking about how long it's going to take to try and get this set completed. Oh man, that's going to take so long and probably be so much. And then we got some full arts. And then pretty much nothing else until the end with all the promos. This is one I was able to get the Pokemon Center exclusive for. I don't know if you can actually see the stamp. But yeah, so I think there was only a few other sets that I was able to get the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes for, but lately I have not really been able to get much of them at all. But that is Prismatic Evolution. All right, now it's time to take a look at Journey Together. So this should be the first time you all are seeing my Journey Together binder, and that is because I really have not found any Journey Together at all. I was never able to get an Elite Trainer box. I've only ever found single packs here and there. So this is definitely gonna be your first time taking a look at the Journey Together binder, because I've only done YouTube shorts on the single packs that I've opened up. But let's go ahead and take a look and see how the Journey Together binder is looking. So I have actually filled in quite a good amount of this set. So there's 190 cards in the set. I have 110, so I'm only missing 80 cards from the set, which I think a good majority of them is going to be like all the higher rarity stuff, like all the illustration rares and the full arts. But I'm at 57% of the binder completed, which is very nice. So still going to be quite a while. This one's probably going to be another one that might take a little while to try and complete. Same with everything else, just given that it's going to be so hard because I haven't found Journey Together at all. I do miss when it was so easy to get stuff. The last card I have is just the GameStop stamped Snorlax that I got before GameStop had increased the price of everything. I still can't believe that. But yeah, so a lot of the, but I do miss how it used to be when I first got back into collecting Pokemon, because I could pretty much just wait a week after release day and I could still find stuff. But now it's like, you better be there on release date. You're not going to find anything. All right, for the next binder, we have Destined Rivals. So for my Destined Rivals binder, there is a total of 244 cards. I have 173 cards, so I'm only missing 71. And I'm at 70% of the binder completed. So the binder's actually been filled in pretty nicely for Destined Rivals. I actually got very, very lucky on this. So release date of Destined Rivals, I was actually on my way. I was on my way to a GameStop to try and get the set, and I had stopped into a Walmart really quick. And as soon as I got there, is exactly when they were stocking up Destined Rivals. So I was the very first person to actually get product, which was insane, and I have not had that same luck since. So yeah, and then here we have, so I got some illustration rares, got 2 full arts there, and then also this was in one of the Elite Trainer boxes that I got from Walmart. I still could not believe it that I got the Mewtwo SIR, which is insane. I also have not had that luck since then. So yeah, so there is the Team Rocket's Wobbuffet from the Elite Trainer box, and that is it for the Destined Rivals binder. Yeah, I got really lucky on that day when I got Destined Rivals. So definitely not gonna have that luck again, probably for a very, very long time. All right, next up we have Black Bolt. So this set so Black Bolt is really cool because it's one of two sets. This is the first time we've ever got a double set. The other set is White Flare, and I will be showing off that binder next. But for right now, we're going to take a look at the Black Bolt binder. This binder, just like Prismatic Evolution, had Pokeball reverses and Master Ball reverses. So it increased the total amount of cards in the set by a lot. So this set has a total of 323 cards in it. As you can see, I do already have one Pokeball reverse with the Snivy. I have 96 cards, so that's counting everything, the Pokeball reverses, any of the Master Balls I might have. So I only have 96 cards, and I'm still missing 227 cards from the set, and I'm at 29%. So filled in a good little bit, but yeah, when you're needing to collect some reverse holos, like the special Pokeballs and the Master Balls, it's going to take a lot longer. But hey, might as well go for the challenge, I guess. But yes, that's going to be a while. The Pokeballs and the Master Balls are the only reverse holos that I'll actually collect for my sets. I'm not a big fan of the reverse holos. I know there's people that like to collect them. I'm a bit indifferent on the reverse holo cards. I don't really put them in, but like the Pokeballs and the Master Balls, because of how rare they are, I do like to collect those two. I think I'm only missing the Palpitoad because I know there's an illustration rare card for all of the Unova Pokemon. And it's funny how, look in here, I had the Time Pole and the Seismitoad. I'm just missing the Palpitoad, which is funny. I just realized that. But yeah, so I've got a few good illustration rares, but I have not really pulled many of the other higher rarity cards. And then here's the last one with the Thunderuses. I was able to get the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box for this one. I think White Flare and Black Bolt were actually the last ones that I was able to get the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box for. So yeah, hopefully maybe someday things will calm down and collecting will kind of go back to how it used to be, where, hey, you could just kind of wait a week, go into a Walmart, Target, or somewhere, and then still find the new product that you're looking for, and a bunch of other stuff. We can hope. I can hope that'll go back to that. All right, time to take a look at the White Flare binder. So this is the second set of the two double sets. So exact same thing as Black Bolt and Prismatic Evolution. This does have Pokeball reverses and Master Ball reverses, so it had bumped up the card total by a large majority. So this one has a total of 327 cards. I'm pretty sure I added all those up right. I could have been off. For right now, I'm going with that because it was so much trying to calculate all the Pokeballs and the Master Ball reverses. There's probably something somewhere out there where I could have found it a lot faster, but I decided to do the more tedious way and count them all individually to see if I'm right. So this set does have 327 cards in it. I have, same as Black Bolt, 96 cards, which is kind of funny how both the double sets, I have the exact same amount of cards in both, which is pretty funny in my opinion. So and this one I'm also at 29% of the collection, which is also funny that both sets are equally the exact same, probably because I did open up about the exact same, but you'd think that one of them probably would have had a slighter edge. I mean, you never know. Or maybe I did my math wrong and I typed things wrong in my calculator, who knows. But yeah, so the binder is looking pretty nice. It's going to be, again, going to take a while when I probably will get all the all the normal cards, and then it'll be quite a while until I get all the Pokeballs and the Master Ball ones, because those ones are not very easy, and it'd be nice if I could find the products again. But yeah, So definitely filled in quite a good little bit. I do like the artwork on the Zorua. Got a full art Hydreigon, and this is the only set that I actually have an illustration rare on, which is the Jellicent. I was really hoping to get the Reshiram, Zekrom, and the Victini monochrome rare cards. And here are the Tornadus cards, with this one having the Pokemon Center exclusive stamp, if you're able to see it. Right there. Alright, well, that is it for the White Flare binder. Alright, second to last binder. So this one is for Mega Evolution. So this one, at first I was also worried that I wasn't going to be able to find anything, because it wasn't until a re-release that I was able to get an Elite Trainer box for Mega Evolution. So I actually got pretty lucky on that. I got the Lucario one. I still need to get the Gardevoir one. So it'll be a long time till I find that, or hopefully it's not, or hopefully find it where it's not cost an arm and a leg, like almost every Pokemon set there is now. So let's take a look at the Mega Evolution binder. So this set has a total of 188 cards in it. I have 96 cards from the set, so I'm missing 92 cards, and I am at 51% for Mega Evolution, which is very nice. Kind of like Journey Together, at first it was only just single packs that I'd opened up, because I could not find an Elite Trainer box. I got lucky when I was able to find an Elite Trainer box. But yeah, I filled in quite a good little bit of the binder. Got a full art right there. And I actually was able to pull the Mega Venusaur SIR, which was actually my main chase card from the set. I think a lot of people really wanted the Lucario. I think the Mega Venusaur was my main chase one. Got the Riolu, so I just need the Gardevoir one to get the last promo card for the Elite Trainer box. And I got the GameStop stamped Yveltal. Alright, well, that is it for Mega Evolution. It is time to move on to the final binder, which is Phantasmal Flames. So this set's really cool because this one was more so focused on Charizard. I know there was a Mega Gengar card, but I don't know why we didn't get a Mega Gengar SIR card at all. Kind of wish one was put in here, but I think Ascended Heroes does have one. So I think, from what I've seen from Ascended Heroes, that's like going to be my main chase card, the Mega Gengar. Until there's another Mega Charizard, or who knows what else is in there, and something might become my main chase. But I do know at the time of recording, sorry about that, my camera cut out again, I don't know why. I guess it's tired of hearing me, I guess my camera's tired of hearing me just ramble on. But at the time of recording, I do believe Ascended Heroes, it will be releasing at the end of the month. So getting pretty close to that one. So hopefully I'll be able to get that product and I won't miss out, because I do know I wasn't able to get the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box, but let's hope I can actually get the Elite Trainer box for that one. But let's go ahead and take a look at the final binder. So this one is Phantasmal Flames. So this set has a total of 130 cards, not a very massive set. I actually have 94 of the cards, so I'm only missing 36, and I'm at 72% of the binder, which is very nice. And as you can see, I pretty much have almost the entire main set done. I'm only missing 6 cards from it. I'm only missing 2 EX cards, 1 rare card, which should be the Genesect, and then the rest are just some common cards that hopefully I can pull at some point, because I think for right now it doesn't want me to get those last few. And then we got some full arts right here. And that is it, because I have the Charcadet and the Suicune from GameStop. I still, even though GameStop increased their price, that's kind of where I've been going. Probably not a good thing, since they increased their price, and it's kind of saying, hey, and still giving them money, even though they jumped up the price. But I mean, it's the only place that I can still find products, so I'm still kind of keep going for now. Hopefully, maybe they'll kind of change their mind and lower their price, but who knows? I do think the price jump is outrageous, but for right now, some of you might say it's not very good, but I mean, that's the only place I can find product. So I'm going to still kind of keep going to GameStop. So don't be too mad at me. If you want to yell at me in the comments for that, by all means, but Hey, it's the only place that I can go. I haven't gotten lucky with that, with like Distant Rivals at Walmart that one time. But that is it for today's video. Hopefully all of you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to let me know. Be sure to let me know down in the comments, like I said, if you were able to get the perfect order. I think that's the new set's name from Pokemon Center. And if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like on it. Be sure to subscribe and be sure to ring the bell to be notified of all my new videos. And I will catch you all next time. Thanks for watching.